Greetings YouTube, I'm here with Mr. Pole. We're down at Broadlands, Southampton for a 24, 1st of December. You've got your Father Christmas hat, and I got the outfit. So video number 2, I'll put the first one up for the day one at River Farm, so again still early stages, but this is again one of the socials that we're going to be doing. So yeah, so this is Mr. Pole, proper decent fisherman, bigging him up massively here.
Don't know about that. Don't know about that.
We got the brew on, so yeah, like I said, we're doing Broadlands 24. I haven't fished it very often. You used to fish it years ago, didn't you?
Done a bit about. Used to live just around the corner. This was like a lake that I used to fish when I was a kid. Caught my first carp from here. Just come back after a break of about 8 years, I think.
Yeah,
so yeah,
nice. Changed massively, hasn't it, since Southanpton come down?
It has. Yeah. It's about 30-acre lake. You've got 2 islands in the lake, small island and a slightly bigger island. Yeah, I mean we are fishing the island today.
Which Carp Alley, just off the back of Carp Alley, really.
That's it. Yeah. So end of Carp Alley is to our left, and then this is like a smaller island that we're fishing to, but there's no one up here, so it's worth a shout, I think.
Nice and clear out there. It's not that cold, is it, at the moment for December?
No.
We spoke to the guy when we went in there. He said it's been fishing slow, which I mean you expect in winter, don't you? When you get winter, the temperature goes down. So, but it's got to be in there to give it a go, ain't you? So, but on the way round, they're really doing a bit of work up here, aren't they? They've been cutting so much back.
Yeah.
There's a fire going along peg 50 and across from where you park, and like it looks like a completely different lake. So that's quite good.
I spoke to the guy, and he's actually getting rid of the rats that are on the lake. So at least we got dinner sorted for later.
Yeah,
which is nice. I don't know if a rat will fill me up, but I'm sure it will you.
The old rat fajita wraps.
Yeah, nice, mate.
So like I said, a bit of an intro. Doing the night, so fingers crossed. Like I said, we went and spoke to the guy. There's not been a mass amount out, but they got some big fish in there, haven't they? They got the they call them the heavyweights. If no one's fished Broadland before, they're called the heavyweights. So anything over 30, they nicknamed after heavyweight boxers, hence the heavyweight tag. So when I was
Tyson,
up, yeah,
Tyson's the looker.
Yeah, Tyson,
Bellew in here,
Bellew, Holyfield,
Fury,
Klitschko, Holyfield, loads of them. I reckon there's probably 10. Maybe more over 30.
Yeah. And one of the 30s is a ghostie.
Yeah, so Henry Cooper, that's the biggest one, isn't it? That was only out last month, and that was, I can't remember,
37?
about 37. So yeah, so I mean they can be caught in certain swims. It's big fish, they tend to sort of like stay around a certain spot, don't they? But you never know. In the winter they could be out foraging. There's just not the naturals is. I don't know, is it naturals more in the winter or is it more in the summer?
I think sort of during autumn, obviously, you got the leaves dropping in.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bird life around this, which is a good sign.
See a kingfisher earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, we did,
Yeah, we're getting pestered by some robins, but like I said, it's a good sight. Real picturesque, so we might take a couple of photos later, so I'll put those up.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, so far, so good. The wind's died off a bit now, and it started a bit windy when we got here.
Yeah. I think we are sheltered by the island, which is
massively.
Which is a big reason why we chose it.
The old black chickens duck diving on the spot.
Yeah.
Black chickens.
But no, it's looking good for it. Looking very good.
Feeling good. Pop-ups for me on both. Same for you, is it? Or you got one wafter?
A wafter that I made myself. It's just a tiger nut and maple wafter, and then a Norvey on the other one.
Happy days. So that's where we'll probably just leave it for that time being. We'll come back a bit later on with a bit of an update. So cheers guys. Peace. Welcome back. This is a little view of the lake. They've got the rods there on the dance floor. Waders are ready to go just in case we need to go in there after them. And this is, I'll say, towards the back end of the small island. She's lovely. Very nice. That island is sheltering us big time, isn't it? We could have a live run on. Yeah, and then I'll just pan it round to the swim. That's Ash's Tempest over there, beauty. There's me right here. And the Royal. There's the big dog. Look at the barrow. look at the relic. Looks like it's been dug up.
It was salvaged from the 1944 bombings of London.
So basically, for everybody there, I'll just spin it round. Oh, I tried to. Oh, I'm out of mare on this camera. So basically, the barrow story is that I thought I had one when I used to fish quite often, and then I had a little bit of a lapse for a couple of years, and this was just completely left out in the rain and all the seasons. So I thought, well, it might be salvageable instead of spending 100 odd quid for something that I've already got in the back garden. So I dug it out and it works, but we're going to give it a bit of TLC, aren't we? We're going to rebuff it and repaint it up. So that was 100 quid safe, so yeah, not too bad. But yeah, as you can see on the island, I am, wow, finger, so we got one about here, left hand rod, and one about here, right hand rod. Ash is in just the swim next to me, and you're...
Got one under the tree.
Where is it?
Yeah, you do the pointing.
So here?
Yeah.
Round about
and
here?
One to the left, where
about there.
Like the last green bushes.
Yeah. So that's where we are. So, what time is it now? About 3 o'clock? Something like that?
Like that, yeah.
So the sun is still out. It's lovely. Lovely little backdrop. You probably can't see that because it's in the sun.
Water temperature.
Look at this. Oh yeah, yeah. A bit of information on the water.
9 degrees.
So yeah, the water temp 5.9. Baltic. Oh, come on. Anyway, come back later. Morning, everybody. So, uneventful evening last night.
Quiet one.
Quiet. Wasn't too cold though, was it? It's quite nice actually.
Yeah, it was alright. It was alright. It was quite chilly first thing this morning.
Yeah.
Last Dean.
Yeah, it was. But I mean, what last night probably about, well, I looked at my phone, it was 2 degrees. But I was quite toasty actually in the old sleeping bag.
Yeah, mate.
I didn't get rudely interrupted by any fish, so yeah, I didn't move. But no, it was liners sort of like all day and all night really for me, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
frustrating,
it was
really.
a noisy evening in terms of the buzzers going off, but nothing
solid to
No.
sort of like hook into, but
unfortunately.
But
we spoke to a lad this morning. He's come down from Yateley Way, and he's done. He was on here since Thursday, wasn't he?
Yeah, Thursday.
And he's had nothing. So
yeah,
it's fishing hard, and I know there was one bite on the whole complex last night.
Well, we said, didn't he? One mate had one little one, and the other mate missed.
Oh,
the
he
rod.
lost it, didn't he? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The one fish out. We've literally just seen a fish, haven't we? Swim past. We haven't seen nothing all session, have we? Since we got here, we obviously walked around first and tried to see if we can see any fish or any signs of fish, and we didn't see nothing. So we sort of just had a bit of a educated guess, really, on what the where we would set up for. Plus that we were behind the island, so we got a little bit of cover from the wind.
This was the warmer side, wasn't it? So
yeah.
Thinking logically, if we're warmer here, the fish are warmer here, and it seemed like a good place to set up, didn't it?
Yeah. So, but nothing as of yet. But I mean, we're here for another couple of hours, aren't we? Till about 12. So you never know. But it's obviously no one else is sort of like getting mass results compared to what we're doing. But like you said, we just see a fish literally swim through right in the middle of our swims, nowhere near our spots. Ghosty, wasn't it? Definitely ghosty. But there are fish in there. It's quite encouraging just to see a little bit of movement, because it's taken till bloody 9 o'clock today for the first bit of movement. So there you go. But right, what you got in your hand then, Mr. Pole?
It's just a little rig that I'm using. You've all seen the Ronnie rig, which is you mount a quick lock swivel onto the into the eye of the hook, cover it with shrink tube. But this is the German rig, which we've seen.
The German.
But yeah, this is just one of the little Gardner Target mini quick lock swivel things, mounted onto the hook.
There she is.
And then you've got your
micro swivel.
Yeah, your micro swivel there with the bead on it. which stops it from coming around the bend, and that is used with a wafter. So that just sits on the bottom, fish picks it up and it just drops in. You can put a bit of putty on the braid there, but I just find that it's quite...
Wafters
yeah, I mean,
immediately buoyant, are they?
The point of the hook becomes heavy as soon as it's picked up. As soon as they blow it out, that's in the bottom lip. I wish we had a fish.
Yeah.
And I could say, yeah, this was the amazing rig that caught it.
But you've been catching on that one, haven't you?
I've had a few on this, yeah. Yeah, I've had a few on this on a difficult club water. And I will continue to use it, I think.
Yeah. Simple to tie.
Well, the thing is, you could knock up a few of these. You want to change over to a pop-up, you got your Ronnie rig.
Yeah.
If you want to fish a wafter, you got your wafter rig. So it's a couple of rigs.
All minor little tweaks, and you got two different types of setups.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, with the Ronnie, obviously you've got the big eye of the swivel. You can cut that off and just tie it straight onto the little eye of the swivel, and you got your German rig.
Yeah. So it's quite an adaptable rig, which is good. And like I said, I mean, I always try and use rigs that are easy to tie. I mean, I'm all for knots and all those sorts of things. I do the very basics to get me by, really. So
that's all you need, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, quick lock onto a hook.
Yeah. And
then you do your normal bloods or Palomar knot, or whatever grinner, whatever you want to do. All three are quite sort of solid knots. And like I said earlier, I like tying the baits on. I'm so much more confident with them tied on rather than on the hair.
Yeah.
I just think they just, like I said, especially onto a micro swivel over a rig ring.
Yeah.
I prefer that just because I think it sits nicer off the swivel, kicks out lovely.
It's not only that, but when you don't pierce the bait, it keeps its buoyancy, doesn't it?
Definitely, yeah. So yeah, just a little bit on the rigs there. What else were we going to say?
About the robin in my bivvy.
Yeah. So we've got about 2 or 3 robins, and one. Well, they've all haven't taken a liking to you, have they?
No, they've shit all over my gear. And also, I came in today, and he managed to poo on the side of my bivvy.
On the inside of your bivvy,
which was a bit strange.
You've had it on your bed chair.
Yeah.
On every other bit of kit that you've got. So one on your landing net, one on your unhooking mat.
The new sort of camo, I think. We'll go with that.
Robin camo.
Yeah.
So yeah, a few more. So we're going to be here for a few more hours yet. So fingers crossed something happens. Anything. Even some matey next to us catching something.
Wouldn't it?
Oh, well, wouldn't go that far. Wouldn't go that far, rubber blank. Also on the phone. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Any updates or a sign off, we'll come back to it after.
See you later.